What's going on? What's going on? Back again, real quick. First time I'm doing two in one day, but there's just so much going on this week and weekend with wrestling. There's just so much going on that I had to do two in one day. So I just got done with the NXT one. Took a little break, got me a little something to drink. We're gonna talk a little bit of AEW. Now it's not a lot, but just a little couple things that's been going on with AEW. Now, I won't be uploading Friday again because, I'm working another double this Friday. And by the time I get off, I get to the house, I'm going to have to watch Ring of Honor, Summer Supercard. So with all that, that's another reason why I'm doing two in one day. So get over AEW. This will be Cloud of Thoughts episode 28. Yeah, this will be Cloud of Thoughts episode 28. AEW Edition. We're going to talk about being the Elite this week. Now, it really wasn't, a lot of hype towards All Out. I feel like next week's one will be probably more so towards All Out. It was just Kenny, really, and the Young Bucks. Got Cody later on. And it was just their time at Triple Mania. Triple Mania was a show, they work with AAA. And Triple Mania was a big show for AAA. And it just really captured that just everything that went on and getting prepared and, their road and just really being there at the show, chilling in the hotel room, and just checking them out, following them in the airport, all that other stuff. So go check that out. Really nothing big, for that, except towards the end of being the Elite, they were talking about, what's going to be, we got our first show done. So what's going to be what do we do after that? Where do we go after that? I like how they're going to keep it on the East Coast. They've announced that the DC show, it did sold out. Now, they did announce that during being the Elite, but we knew that earlier in the week that AEW sold out. Now, DC, I will be there at the Capital One Arena. I will be there. My tickets are bought. I will be there live, and I plan on going live. A little before the show, I plan on going live on YouTube, so definitely stay tuned for that. Try to show you guys the arena, try to show you guys the setup, try to catch as much as I can for you while I'm there. So I'm definitely planning on going live when I get there. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Excited. I'm really excited for the first show. I can't wait to see who Chris Jericho's mystery opponents are. I have an inkling who won, maybe, and I think that I saw him on Cody's team at Triple Mania. That's Cain Velasquez. I believe we could see him in AEW. I'm just saying. Why not? Why not? The guy looked phenomenal in the ring with Cody. Great. I liked what I seen from him. And I would love to see him in AEW. And you're talking about a big signing. A big signing. He's a guy not just... He's a well-known UFC fighter. He was a UFC world champion. He's the guy who beat Brock Lesnar in UFC. So, that name, Cain Velasquez, that name has weight to it. You feel me? That's a big name. That's a big name. That's a name that'll help you land a TNT deal. I'm just saying. You may think it's not, but it is. Well, he's not a wrestler. It doesn't matter. You got the guy who beat Brock Lesnar? And he was a beast. He was a beast. A lot of people know. I know about him. So I like that could possibly maybe be one of Jericho's. But I don't know. I don't know because Jericho's a heel, so would that make Kane a heel? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying it's a possibility. But I'm excited. I'm excited for DC. I will be there live. And if anybody who watches this, man, you check me out. If you're going to be there live, comment down below. Let me know where you're going to be seating. Maybe we can hook up a little bit, talk some wrestling or whatever. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. After DC, they're going to hit Boston, Massachusetts. That's the next week. And the following week after that, they'll be hitting Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So they're going to stick to the East Coast. So anybody on the East Coast, here's your chance to check out some AEW. Now, some live AEW, their live TV shows on TNT. Now, I like it because even if I wasn't able to really get tickets to the DC one, even though that's the one I really wanted to go to because it's the first, and I believe it's going to be I think they're all going to be good shows, but the first, that's why I was stuck on that. But even if I wasn't able to get to the DC, I would go to the Philly one because Philly's not that far from me. So I liked how I would have been able to make both. That's why I say if you're in or around the area, if you're just on the East Coast, who knows, they may be back on the West Coast, or down south again, who knows, or the Midwest. But I know that they are hitting the East Coast right now with DC just sold out, Boston, Massachusetts, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So those will be the next stops if anybody's wondering, if anybody doesn't know yet or whatever, you may not know yet. Those will be the next stops for AEW Wrestling. Now, I had a guy hit me up on my Cloud of Thoughts of Wrestling page, and anybody you can message me on there. I will get back to anybody, as best as I can. But I definitely try to interact with anybody who shows interaction with me and shows interest. I have no problem talking wrestling. I have no problem pointing people in the right direction, answering questions. He's a guy, he had cerebral palsy. And cerebral palsy, I'm sorry. And he was asking, when will AEW be in the United Kingdom? I didn't have an answer for him. Then I did some research and I looked and I said, well, they're just starting out. Their dates, they're announcing their dates basically, as they come. And, I let them know that as soon as I find out, I will definitely let you know. But I also said I probably wouldn't look at them going probably over there for maybe like another year or so, because I feel like they really want to get themselves established in the States. But I like that. I like the interaction, and I encourage anybody, if you're out there, you have any questions, you want to know, one of my real good friends, man, she asked me how can she watch AEW. I pointed her in the direction to check out Fight for the Fallen. And, I'm hoping, I'm here. I'm always willing to talk wrestling. I'm always welcome to help people out if you got any questions, and if I can definitely answer your questions, I'm here for you. That's why we have the comment section here. I mean, I know I haven't really it's not jumping yet, but I hope it does get jumping eventually. But it's always down there, man. I'll definitely always respond. So don't ever be scared. I don't hate on anybody's thoughts or opinions unless you're just being an asshole. If you're being an asshole, then don't expect a response from me. But if you can handle yourself like an adult, and you can really, present a good argument or a good case, feel free to comment. And I won't be an asshole or dick either. We can talk wrestling. It don't matter what fan you are or what you like. The thing about wrestling is you have to have open eyes, man. You have to be open. You have to be open-minded in wrestling, because there's something that everybody likes, So that's just me. Didn't mean to get carried off a little bit, but I just had to address that. Cloud of Thoughts of Wrestling page on Facebook. Check it out. That's a definitely way you can really get in direct contact with me. I'm going to get my Twitter up. I know I keep saying that, but it's tough, man. Got a lot on my plate. But those are AEW's next stops. Boston, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Next, what I want to talk about is Cody Rhodes made a statement. Now, he answered Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon had made a comment saying how I don't know how TNT is going to deal with all that blood and guts. But if he was paying any attention, which is I don't think he really does a lot lately, but Tony Khan said that we ain't doing that on regular. We're going to save stuff like that more so for our pay-per-views. So it's like, come on, man. If you was really looking to listen, then you would have heard that. And how can you say that about them, then you turn around and have Brock Lesnar beat the crap out of Seth Rollins, beat the shit out of Seth Rollins, leaving him bleeding out of his mouth right after you say that. So that's why I would say, people, man, they're going to be taking shots at each other. That's just how it is, man. It is what it is. You don't got to be mad or upset or they need to stop talking about them. They need to start talking. I mean, they're going to take shots. They're going to take shots. That's just how it is. Now, what I want to focus on what Cody said, though, not about responding to Vince, because that's whatever. Casual fans. Cody Rhodes said that, AEW is they're not going to really focus on the casual fans. But they've said this. Tony Khan has mentioned this, that they want to focus on the fans that were into wrestling but got out of wrestling because maybe they got uninterested in WWE. And there was really nothing else there to grab them because, TNA, fell off. And, I don't understand why, because I believe there's always been still New Japan. There's always been, Ring of Honor. But I can get that as far as, the states-wise. I guess I can understand that a little bit. But they want to get those fans. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of people that have stopped, that said, I like wrestling. I watch wrestling. I just don't like the WWE. Or I don't like what the WWE has become. And Tony Khan stated that those are the fans that AEW wants to really focus on. Also, they want to focus on the hardcore fans. They want to focus on the fans that watch Ring of Honor. They want to focus on the fans they know who watch TNA. The fans who watch, all these other indie promotions and stuff. And get them. A casual fan to me is just a person who just watches SummerSlam and WrestleMania. That to me. Now, I know everybody has their different opinions or different whatever a casual fan is, but just for me, my opinion, this is just me, a casual fan is a fan who may watch, for example, the Raw reunion, all right? All the people who tuned in for the Raw reunion, and then that big drop-off the very next week, because a lot of people who tuned into the Raw reunion were just casual fans. Now, WWE's problem was they were supposed to grab them fans with that show and keep them so that they watched next week. That's why you had the Raw reunion show, to draw back in those casual fans that you may have lost. But most casual fans, they don't care. They're just going to tune in. They're going to watch Stone Cold. They're going to watch, The Click. And they're going to watch, Mankind. And then that's it. They're not going to watch Raw the next couple weeks or for the rest of the year. And then I know fans that literally only watch WWE for SummerSlam and WrestleMania. That's it. They don't watch the shows. They don't care about it. They just going to tune in for WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania, and they're going to tune in for SummerSlam. Now, those are casual fans. Now, the people that watch WWE every Monday, every Tuesday, they watch every pay-per-view. Yeah, now they may not watch NXT. They may not watch NXT UK. They may not watch Ring of Honor and all that. They just watch Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and all the pay-per-views. But they watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown every single week. Can't call them casual fans. You call them WWE fans. They're just really, strong WWE fans. And some of them are so strong that they won't even give anything else another chance. They just stuck in their ways. They I don't care what it is. I ain't paying attention to that. Now, you can focus on some of those people because I know a lot of those people that'll be like, hey, man, what's AEW? I'll check it out. Now, WWE may always be their thing. But they may be like, hey, man, I'm going to check out AEW. And then they may like it and say, you know what, hey, man, AEW ain't bad. It's all right, man. You can like both. You can like, I like New Japan, Ring of Honor, TNA, NXT, AEW. I like them all. Now, I have my reasonings for why AEW is becoming my favorite. And I have reasons why I want them to be my favorite because I've been following these guys for a while now, man. And I just want good and I want them to succeed. And I see what AEW can be, So I'm just happy and proud. And I believe AEW can be my favorite wrestling for me, for my own reasons. Now, so I get Cody saying that we're not going to pertain to the casual fans because why are you going to pertain to people that they're only going to watch wrestling once or twice a year? You want the people that are going to the people that are selling out your arenas. You want the people that are going to tune in, are going to watch AEW on TNT TV every single week. And there's a lot of them. They're selling out arenas. There's a lot of them. I see it. I see the pages made, the groups made, the chats, all that. They have a big following already right now. Continue to make those people happy because if you start doing what WWE's doing or you start trying to pertain and try to grab the people in that's only going to watch you every so often, then you're going to drive those people away. And those people are the basis of AEW because they were here from the start. So you have to really get them and deliver. And then those people, they'll get the casual fans in. They will. Like me, I'm a person, I'll tell you right now, my girlfriend and my cousin, man, I talk about them a lot. I know you guys know I talk about them a lot. Though I use them as a test because I want to see because they don't watch, Raw, SmackDown every week, or they don't watch NXT every week. Now my cousin has really got more into it a lot, and he's starting to watch a lot. Like he's watched most of. I think he's only missed like 2 nights or 3 nights of the G1. He's watched most of the G1 with me. He's been watching NXT with me. My girl, she's watched Double or Nothing. She's also watched NXT with me. I believe she watched NXT Takeover New York with me. And, they're getting more into it, and I'm telling them more. But I'm getting them into more. But they're also open-minded, They know WWE. They thought, WWE. Then, my cousin walked in one day a couple years ago, and he's like, what the hell is this? What are you watching? This ain't WWE. So I'm like, no, it's Lucha Underground. He's like, Lucha Underground. He sits and he starts watching. He's like, yo, this shit's pretty dope. I'm like, I know, right? And it's like, yeah, man, like that is how you'll also grab. Because us diehard fans, man, I like pulling people in. My whole big reasoning for doing this is to show people there's other wrestling out there. And it's okay to like other wrestling. You don't just have to like WWE. It's cool to like WWE, but it's cool to like these other wrestling promotions out there and this other talent out here. And you can see talent, and then you'll see them in WWE, and you'll be like, hey, man, so that's so-and-so from TNA. Like, that's Cameron Grimes, man. I knew him when he was Trevor Lee doing this thing in TNA. Now, man, you see what I'm saying? But then you can see other promotions and how they do things differently. And that's why I love wrestling, because there's all these outlets right now. And we have to be the ones who know this, who watch this, like I watch a lot of wrestling every week. I can't even calculate how much wrestling I watch from a Monday to Sunday, but it is a lot. And then especially over the past couple of months with the G1 and everything, and then this month, it's a lot. But I got to be the one to try to draw other people in, But to the people who just want to just trash it from jump, like, oh, they're shit, they suck, they'll never be nothing. It's like, well, I ain't got nothing to say to you, I don't. You got it. But to the people that want to see something different, or maybe you're just a little bit, maybe you are like, you know what, man, I ain't been really feeling WWE lately. They kind of blowing me a little bit. There's something out there. There's other good content, wrestling content out there. I love the way AEW handles their shows so far from what I've been seeing with the 3 that they've done. I like the way they handle them. I love the match and in-ring execution and in-ring storytelling. I enjoy it, and I can't wait till when they start doing their weekly shows, they can really start getting into these storylines. And having Road to All Out on YouTube, plus having Being the Elite, you can use that also to your benefit. They got it. They're smart. They're innovative. And that is great. That is a plus to have. And the casual fans will come. You don't have to really stick to them starting off. So I agree with Cody. They'll come. The casual fan was probably the fan that just watched Double or Nothing, and then they're not going to watch again till All Out. And then they'll probably watch the first weekly show. Hey, they may watch the first couple, but then that's probably going to be it. They probably not going to stick to it. The thing is, they just need to keep doing what they doing. Keep with the plan that they have, the plan that they made, and the goal that they've set. And don't change for nobody. Do what they know needs to be done. Because they have a following. It's there. Keep up with the great in-ring wrestling, and everything, I believe, will fall around. You'll get the good storylines, believe me. You'll get the good fucking promos. They've already done it. If you've watched Being the Elite or Road All Out, they've already done it. So it's there. They already have gotten people into the characters that they already have. Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Darby Allin, Shawn Spears, MJF. Just got to continue. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm excited for All Out. August 31st. Their first TV show on TNT. October 2nd. I will be there live. Yes, I will. I'm getting ready to get on up out of here. That's really all the news we had. Oh, real quick, man. Road to All Out last week. I almost forgot. I didn't have time to really talk about it. Now, a lot didn't really go on. It's only about a 6-minute video on YouTube. But it was a contract signing for the match with Shawn Spears and Cody at All Out. They had a contract signing, and I like it. You know, I like how Tully and Shawn Spears were sitting there at first. You know, they're kind of getting impatient. You know, Cody's kind of, taking a long time, making him wait. And, Tully looks over the contract. He goes, man, looks good to me. Just one thing. Cody can't come out with the whole entourage. He can only have one person in his corner. Just like I'm going to be the only person in Shawn Spears' corner. And I like how on the whiteboard in the back, it said more blood and guts. That was hilarious. Cody walks in. Cody goes, just signs it. And they're like, what? You know what? There was a little change they wanted to the contract. Cody's like, yeah, whatever, it's all right. Whatever they want, it's fine. And walks out. Shawn Spears stands up. He's mad, like, what? Like, we've been waiting all this time, and that's it? Like, you just gonna come in, sign, leave, and whatever? Like, Tully's like, it's all right, calm down, sit down, It's 2 parts. We got the first part done. We got him to sign the contract. It's done. Second part, it's all out. We got to put that work in. And I like that. I like the whole interaction because Cody's so pissed. He's like, man, I don't even care. I don't care what you want, what stipulation you want to make. I will be there all out. You split my wig with the chair shot, heard around the world. I got to see. We got to go at it. This is war now. And you can tell that about Cody. And I love the build for this match. I really, really, really do. MJF taking shots at my man Shawn Spears and Peyton Royce. It's getting heated. And I like it. I like it. This is going to be good. The all-out card is going to be good. I cannot wait. I'm getting out of here. Because I did 2 in one day. I did it. Yes, I did. Now, I don't know. I might upload this one a little bit later on. But did 2 in one day like I said I was going to do, and I had to. This has definitely been going to be a busy week of wrestling. Busier weekend. But, I'm going to get on up out of here and get ready to relax. I got the G1 that I got to watch, and I also got NXT tonight that I got to watch. So, never stops, and I like it, man. I love this wrestling shit. I really do. And conquer your goals. Live your dreams. Spread that love. Spread that peace. You know how we do here. I'm out, everybody. Enjoy your night.